Hey, good afternoon. It's a blazing hot day here in Georgia. We're here at Mr. Steve or Jinshu Wang's house. We're going to be doing an apparability attempt on Atlas Chalet shingle. I know that sounds ridiculous, right? Here's our wind damaged shingle. I'm going to go ahead and mark it for the camera and the adjuster watching. I'll show you guys the tools that I'll be using. I'm going to be moving kind of quick. If it is hot, the foam will overheat. I've got this all-in-one roof tool to separate shingles, to nail the shingles in. A precision nail puller to get those hard to get nails, get them from the top, not from underneath, so they don't pull through the shingle. A regular hammer and nails. I can already tell you I almost dropped the tool. It's hot up here. And I can also already tell you this is a far right shingle just by the way that it's canted right here. I'm just going to go ahead and separate the seals just right on top just to make sure so you guys can see. I'm going to mark a clear area of work that we're going to be working in right here. Clear area of repair. And get that pine straw off of that. It's hotter than balls up here. Dang. Sorry. My cameraman's laughing. He's gonna make me laugh. All right, look, guys. Seriously, we're just gonna be as careful as we can. Most repair guys aren't as careful. I'm gonna go ahead and as quickly and as efficiently and as carefully as possible separate all these shingles directly above this damaged shingle. For the adjuster watching, you know there's 3 tabs in a 3-tab shingle. This is actually a 3-tab laminated shingle. With it having these teeth on here, just be as careful as possible. Engineers designed this tool to I'm gonna have to mark "not made for kids" on this YouTube video. All right, we've got them all unsealed. I just want to double check just to make sure they are. Yeah, I can't get under it with these fingers, with these gloves on. Oh, it's gonna be even hotter now. All right, just make sure they're all loose. And let's just get an overview, just showing the area of repair so you guys can see the condition of these shingles before we start pulling any nails out. Yep. All right, now I'm gonna be taking this precision nail puller and be pulling these nails out one by one. All right, so you guys saw them before. Here's the during. Gently tap till I grab the top of that nail. All right, pull it out, give it a couple taps to see what gravity's holding on to right there. And you guys can see at the top of the shingle here, you can see where that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken, it's no longer functioning like it was before. I'm going to the next one. Let's try to hurry, as it is gonna overheat. The foam will stop, and we'll have to come up with a part 2. And you can see these shingles just falling apart. Look at them. They're just falling apart with each hammer blow. Notice I'm not even going above about 40 degrees right here. Go ahead and give it a couple taps to see what gravity's hanging on to, and you can see up here at the top of the shingle where that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken as well. As we go on to the next. All right. And just as carefully as possible, dig this out. All right. Go ahead and got that nail out. Give it a couple taps to see what gravity's hanging on to. And you guys can see pretty clearly up at the top of that shingle where that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken as well. All right, as we go on to the next one, and just all right, clean the tool off. Yep. Grab the nail out. All right, give it a couple taps, and you can see up here at the top of this shingle, you can see where that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken. Go on to the next one. All right. Wait for you. All right. You guys can see the before. You guys saw the during. You can see where those granules are coming off right there at that broken matting section right there with the pointed stresses up at the top. You can see what gravity's hanging onto here, and you can see here, and also here in the middle of the shingle here, you can see where that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken as well. All right. On to the next one. I'm gonna lift just slightly. Oh, it's hot out here. And give it a couple taps to see what gravity's hanging onto. And you can see, especially over here on the side, and all the way across, you can see where that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken. On to the next one that's gonna go before that. All right, you got a during. All right, and this one's got 2 nails in it. You see the during, you see where those shingles are, those granules are dancing around. You can see we're on all the surrounding shingles. You can see where those are also degrading more and more with each hammer blow. All right, and give it a couple taps. See gravity's hanging on to, and you can see pretty clearly up there at the top. You can see that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken. The shingle is broken. Also, one thing to point out here, guys, look at all this mat transfer. Look at it. Look at these huge chunks all the way across the shingle. You can see where that fiberglass matting is cracked. It's broken. All right. Right here as well. Look underneath here. Yep. These shingles will never seal again. Ever. Notice I'm being really careful too, guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put in our non-same like kind of quality shingle, as the shingles that is on this roof is a 30-year. We're putting in a 25-year. See if it fits. Slide it up into place. All right, kind of a close color match, doesn't matter though. All right, and I'm just gonna be installing these nails one by one, going as quick as I can. Now notice, my prediction is with each hammer blow, these shingles are just going to degrade further and further, as you guys will see here soon. Yep, and you can see those granules where that matting is broken. You can see them just raining off of this roof as the roof is just becoming more and more damaged. On to the next. I'm going to try to move quickly here as we're running out of temperature for the phone. It will overheat here shortly. Yep. And just drive it home. On to the next. All right. And drive it flush. On to the next one. Everywhere I pulled the nail out, I'm putting the nail back in. Sure that's driven home. All right. All right. And last one. All right. As I wrap this repair up, and I can see that it is definitely not in a pre-loss condition. It was actually in worse condition, is what I'd tell a homeowner. Hey, if I'm doing this repair for you, I'm gonna have to go get another shingle, another shingle, another shingle, so on and so forth, until I've essentially replaced from wherever I'm doing the repair all the way up. Now notice there is multiple shingles here on this roof that need to be spot paired like this. As a contractor, we can't do something like this, as it leaves the homeowner in a really bad spot. We can't put our name on it, we can't warranty it. We would ask that Nationwide would not either.